Welcome or welcome back if you're a returning listener. The story you're about to listen to is the story of Maria Namath, a lady that learned the hard way that you don't know people until you actually live with people. On a night that was supposed to be fun and romantic for her and her love, she made a mistake and she was tormented, and she's no longer here. Be careful of the people that you all meet and trust. Watch people's actions, not their words. Listener discretion is advised. For real, for real. I may say something that offends you, I hope not, but that's your disclaimer. Let's go.
Call from a man at the Sunrise Apartments.
911, what is your emergency?
Hello? My emergency. I'm in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom. Come on. She's in the bathroom. Come on.
This is the story of Maria Namath. On September the 19th, around 6-ish, Fidel Lopez and Maria Namath went to his mom's house. They were invited for dinner. They ate dinner, fellowship with his mom, and then they left there and went to Chili's to have drinks and unwind. After they left Chili's from having drinks, they visited the liquor store and got a bottle or two of 1800 tequila. After having several shots of lime and tequila at their apartment, they began to have sex. At some point during sex, Maria calls Fidel her ex-husband's name, and apparently they argued, they made up, and decided to continue having sex. And she called Fidel her ex-husband's name again. This time Fidel was irate and began sexually assaulting her. When she called him the ex's name the first time, he tore the house up, punching holes in the wall, and even shattered the entire patio door. But they talked and they made up. So now she's done it again for a second time. Remember now, they both are intoxicated. Here's your disclaimer. It's about to get ugly. So Fidel begins to sexually assault Maria in the worst way. He stuffed a glass beer bottle as far as he can up her vagina, forcefully, so it broke, so it cut her, and she bled a lot. This did not stop him. After that, he commenced to put his entire arm up to his elbow inside of her vagina, pulling things out as he pulled his arm out. There was aggressively pulled out, and he pulled out a 13-inch organ of some sort. He then penetrated her anus with his penis. He also stuck a flashlight in her anus and a coat hanger in her vagina. He also took a heated flat iron and inserted into her vagina. The house looked like a massacre at this point. At 3:39 a.m., Fidel called 911. Maria had crawled to the restroom and was not breathing. Fidel told the 911 operator that his girlfriend was having trouble breathing and she was in the bathroom passed out. So the police arrived with the paramedics. They see Maria lying in a pool of blood. They see blood literally everywhere. They find chunks of blood and flesh. They see the holes in the wall. They see the shattered patio door. And again, they see blood, and they see blood, and they see more blood. They also saw the 13-inch wound that was later found to be her bowel. Maria's cause of death was determined to be evisceration, translation, bowel dismemberment. Bodell was arrested, and during a lengthy interrogation, he insisted it was just rough sex. The police already knew this was a lie, and eventually he confessed that he snapped after being called her ex's name twice during sex. Bodell was given life in prison, no parole. Had you heard of this story? What are y'all thoughts on this story? This story got majorly gruesome. A man was so upset that he dismembered his lady's intestines. Her intestines were hanging out. Chunks was all over the house. It was told that after the beer bottle was inserted, she was still, alert but hurting profusely. So there's glass in there, and he takes his entire arm and forces it. She's not pregnant, so she's not dilating. He forces it inside her vagina, up to her stomach, grabs onto her bowels and pulls them out. You got to be, oh my God, insane. Freaking sane. Yeah, you were mad. I'm sure you was mad. You was called her ex twice. Leave, take a walk, break up with her. Not murder her in the most horrific way known to man. And then in the interrogation, he kept going back to, I was drunk, man. I don't know. I was drunk. And that it was just rough sex. No. You murdered her in the worst way. I think he probably should have got the death penalty, in my opinion. Life without parole was a little bit sweet for all he did to his girlfriend. And they only had been staying together. They was in a relationship, you all, for 1 year. But they only had been staying in that apartment together for 1 week. I tell everybody that I know, you only know a person when you live in the home with them. People can be who they want to be on social media, when they come in to date you, when you go on to date them, when you see them in traffic. But when you live with a person, you see the real them. Unfortunately, Maria saw the real Fidel and paid for with her life. Be careful, ladies, with these narcissistic men. I don't know if she saw any signs, and I'm sure by her being intoxicated, that probably led to her calling him someone else's name. She may still have feelings for her ex-husband or had spoke with him earlier that day, but I'm sure if she was sober, that wouldn't have happened. And according to people that the police questions during and after the trial, his previous girlfriends say that he has an anger issue. So ladies, I just want to say be careful. If you really want to know, I say do a background check on your men. Background does not always help because some have these issues and they haven't been caught yet. But definitely if you get the background and you see it, leave them alone. Leave them alone. The first time your man lashes out at you physically, leave him alone. Maybe emotionally, I'll probably give him another chance. But after that second, leave him alone. Some males have issues from when they were children and mother daddy issues, ladies that they have encountered and hurt them. Get to know your man and watch him. And just be careful out here, ladies. Thank you all for listening.